Alrighty. That ready.
I realized I put on half of the signal.
Alright. Get a few minutes, let people filter in.
These, just in case I need it.
Hello to my lurkers. So my system was going wonky right before I started, so hopefully it holds. That would be fantastic. Alright. Get going here shortly. I need to raise this up to begin with. Let's get that ready. Alright, so how's everybody? So people started filtering anytime now. Just realized I forgot to put up the reminder. There we go. Surprised Bill is in here. Usually he's like the instant I go live, he pops up. Hey, if anyone didn't catch it, I found a fake coin today. Did a little short stream about it earlier. You should go check it out when you get a chance. Hey, Jason. I'm doing all right. Just holding my computer holds out. It's been acting wonky all day. Just giving it a few minutes for everybody to filter in. Hey, Bill. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I figured since I found that, it was a good opportunity to throw out a video out there to remind everybody to watch carefully. Bill, are you talking about the USA Philippines ones? I think I still have a couple of them. I don't know. Hang on. 1 second. Yeah, we still got the 1907 and the 1909, I think. Hey, Coin Dragon. Or it might have been the 07 and the 08. But yeah, we have two of them. Okay. All right, so how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, that's fine. The more the merrier. I would tell everybody, even if you can't get anything, just come hang out. Join the chat. Hey, that's a good pile to have in front of you. Oh, I forgot something. One sec. I always think I'm ready, and I realize there's stuff I forgot. And then I'm like, oh yeah. All right. Needed to move. You need to move. All right. So yeah, hopefully you find some good stuff in that pile. I mean, it's silver. It's all going to be good, but like some really good. All right, so I have some news. So, all right. I spoke to Rick Snow. And for those of you who don't know who Rick Snow is, he wrote the book on Flying Eagle and Indian Sense. He is the world's foremost expert on those. And one of the foremost expert in America on coins as a whole. And his shop is here in town, and I know him. And I've been wanting to get together with him. Hey, Pammy Jones. I've been wanting to get together with him and do an interview with him on camera. And he said he's still down for it. So I will be doing a little promo video for it soon. So keep an eye out for that. Because I'm going to try and get that going here in the next couple of weeks. I just got to schedule it with him when he's available and able to do it. So keep an eye out for that. Also, I meant to get a few more videos up over the week, but our tripod died. So we just got our new one in today. So, hey, Quinterl Craig. So the videos that I was wanting to get out will be getting out soon. So, alrighty. Alright, so we're going to get this thing happening here. That's a happy squirrel. What are you talking about? He's smiling big. Alright, so we still have a bunch of these left. If anybody wants some of these weren't on the list. But these are from the U.S. Mint. These are little jewel cases from the U.S. Mint. And they have a little slot for an airtight. These hold dollars. So if anybody wants some of these, we're doing these 10 of these various colors for $5. And I could probably do, I don't know, 4 or 5 stacks of those if anybody wants some. So again, there will be various colors. So like that's a red, that's a black, that's a navy blue. Those kind of look the same on camera. You'll take 10? Cool. Anybody else? Alright, and then we've also got these. These again are US Mint cases, except for these are long cases and they hold 2 coins. These are for $1 and a $1.50. And again, we're doing these 10 of these for $5. And again, they're going to be various colors. So like there's a blue, there's a green, there's a brown, red. But these are all 2 coin holders. A couple of them are 3. I just realized that. Here's one that holds 3. So that's $1, a $1.50, and a $0.25. So would anybody like any of the long ones? 5 of them for $10. I can do at least 2 of them, possibly 3. Oh yeah, you can definitely fit gold coins in them. You can give coins away one at a time. Alright, well if anybody wants any of these, let me know. And I'll show them again later on, somewhere in the middle. Alrighty, let's get going. Alright, so we are kicking off tonight with a bag of 34 airtights, and it has 9 O-rings in it. Various sizes ranging from penny all the way up to this big honker, which holds, I'm pretty sure that's the 10-ounce round size. That thing's big. And then it has a bunch of the little gaskets in it for sizing. So 34 various airtights for $10. That is a heck of a cheap deal for airtights, especially for the bigger ones. Considering these big ones are usually like $3-4 by themselves just for one. So anybody want a great deal on some airtights? Tammy Jones, grabbing some airtights. Some of those will fit in your new jewel cases. All right. Not the big one. I might have a case here that can hold that one, actually. I'd have to look to be sure. Alright, next up. I dropped the price on this one a little bit. I was doing this for $6, and I dropped it to $4. Alright, so this is from the 1986 World Expo that was held in Vancouver. And it is a 4-medallion set that was from that World Expo. It was held from May 2nd to October 13th, 1986. Over 80 participating nations, provinces, states, and corporations that joined together to showcase exhibits, trying to make the world a better place. Sharing knowledge. So you have the Expo Center, the BC Pavilion, the Expo 86 overview, and the Expo Ernie. Looking for $4. And of course it comes in the cool book that it came in. Official commemorative medallions, Expo 86. Anybody interested for $4? Pop one out so you can see the other side. That's what they all look like on the other side. Last call on this one. All right, we are going to move on. If anybody wants that, let me know. No, you don't have to worry about your bank token being a fake. It is a legit bank token. I don't sell fakes. And if one does happen to sneak by me, all anybody has to do is let me know and I'll take care of it. Alright, next up, this is a random grab bag of coins and tokens and just a bunch of weirdness. This is going for $5. Got some weed cents in there. Some foreign coins. Bunch of random tokens. A bunch of stuff I had. There's a something, just King George. Actually, no, that's not George. That's Edward. So something that's the King Edward. I have no idea. There could be silver in this bag. I don't know. A lot of random weirdness in here. Any takers at $5? A couple of things in 2x2s. I'm not even sure why they're 2x2s. What the heck are those at least? Let's see, we got a penny that's been really flattened out. So that's a quarter holder. And then that's I don't know, foreign coin from somewhere. So that's what's in the 2x2s that are in there. All right, last call on this one. A really old button from something or other. York something company. York 37, 87. I know, York Street. I don't know, that could be something like super collectible. Alright, we're going to move on. If anybody said you want that, let me know. Heck, if anybody wants to make an offer on it, let me know. Alright. Next up, we actually have 2 of these. These are 10 token bundles. They're going for $5 each. So I'm going to go through each one individually so you can see what's in them. Alright, so bundle number 1. Still in its wrapper. It's a U.S. Olympics. That is a ski jump token. Got some info about the ski jump. So that's pretty cool. That's the first one. Second one is a George Washington token. And then there's actually 2 of those. The fourth one is a Franklin Roosevelt Lucky Play token. Fifth one is a, I don't know how to say that word, R-A-Q-U-L, Raccool, maybe? I don't know. But that's a 50-cent trade token from way back in the day. And then we got a New York City Transit token. Really old school design. And there's actually 2 of those. And then there is a York Bus Company Transit token from York, Pennsylvania. And then a Constega Transportation Company, Lancaster, PA. Transit token. And then the last one for this bundle is a United Ride, or something, an electric company from Baltimore, Maryland. But that's a transit token. These transit tokens, there's a lot of collectors out there for these things. So there you go, 10 tokens for $5. Anybody interested in this bundle? Hey, coin digging. Any takers? I'm going to go last call, and then we're going to move on. Don't want to spend a whole lot of time on these. Yeah, there's some very neat tokens out there. Some very valuable ones out there, too. Alright, I'm going to move on. If anybody decides you want that bundle, let me know. I'm going to wrap this thing back up. And then I'm going to go into bundle number 2. So again, this is a 10 token bundle for $5. Alright, this one, you got an Arizona State Tax Commission sales tax token. So these are really old. And then you got a Newmason and Sons, Baltimore, Maryland. This is from the 1800s. And then you got a PALS 5-cent trade token. And then you got a 1921. This is a Lancaster Thornton Wald. And this is actually a German 10 Pfennig trade token. Chopping more wood to get more coins. So that's actually a German 10 Pfennig trade token. Don't see those every day. Then we got a Lincoln 9 5-cent trade token. And then we got a Franklin Roosevelt Lucky Play token. And then we got a Showboat Atlantic City 10-cent gaming token. And we got a random arcade token from, I don't know, somewhere. I have no idea where that's from. And then we got an Alabama state sales tax token. And the last one for this bundle is a Missouri state sales tax token. $5 for the bundle. You get all 10 for $5, 50 cents each. Want me to hold them for you? I can do that. You want just this bundle, or did you want me to hold both of them? Just that one? Alrighty. When do you need me to hold it till? So I can mark it. $31st. Cool. Alrighty. Alright, and one more token bundle, then we're done with bundles anyway for tokens. Alright, so this one is a bit different. I'll knock it off. Work with me. There we go. Alright, so this one is 17 tokens. And this one's going for $10. Oh, the third? Alright. I will switch that on there. Alright, hold till the third. Got it. So this is 17 presidential tokens for $10. So less than $1 a piece. Let me bring these down a bit so you can see them better. So we're starting off with the John F. Kennedy token. And then we got a Dwight D. Eisenhower token. And then we got a different design Dwight D. Eisenhower token. This is in Alaska. Yeah, Hawaii and Alaska. Dwight D. Eisenhower token. That's a big one. That's in a dollar holder, so that's the size of a Morgan. Yeah. And then we got an Andrew Johnson token. And then we got a James Madison token. And we got a Martin Van Buren token. Then a William Henry Harrison token. If you never heard of this guy, this was the guy that did a 3-hour speech in the rain without a coat on the day of his inauguration, which caused him to get pneumonia, and he died 30 days after he took office. So that's why you never heard of the guy. So learn from that. Don't do your inauguration speech in the rain, unless you got a coat at least. We got a George Washington token. Oh yeah, he was. Yes, he was the only president that was not married. Grover Cleveland. If anybody saw The Big Show last night, he was the answer to the question for the trivia last night. Then we got James Monroe. And then we got a Dwight D. Eisenhower. And then we got a Thomas Jefferson. 185th anniversary double legal. So that is a cool looking one. And then we got a Herbert Hoover. A Ronald Reagan. Then we got Mr. George H. Bush. And then we got Richard Nixon. And the last one is another Ronald Reagan. These are cooler than the Ronald Reagans because they're big old copper rounds. I think those are basically an ounce of copper each. So there you go. All 17 of these for $10. Any takers on this bundle? Beth Coddington needs to be here. Yeah, she loves her tokens. She actually picked up a big bundle from me one night. Actually, I think she got 2 of them. All right, last call on the presidential bundle. All right, we're moving on. If anybody decides you want that, let me know. All right, got a few more tokens for tonight. These are all individuals. All right, first one we got 2 of them. And these are pretty cool for anybody who's into collecting a lot of good history. So I actually looked up the value on these, and these sell for anywhere upwards of $50 each. These are actual tokens from the Philadelphia Mint 1886 celebration. And it actually says on the back, they were handed out by the Mint employees at the celebration. There's one, there's the other. So these are going for $10 each. I'll show you closer up of it on the scope here so you can see it. So you see they're distributed by employees of U.S. Mint during the celebration, October 24th, 1882. Pennsylvanians Bicentennial. And there's the design. So these were actually produced and handed out by the Philadelphia Mint in 1882. It's got, I think that's William Penn. 1682. So very, very awesome pieces of mint history right here. And again, these things can go for as high as $50. We got 2 of them available tonight. We're going for $10 each. Very cool. Any takers? $10 each. Yeah, especially this one. This one is in really good shape when you consider how old this thing is. The first person that buys one gets to pick which one they want. All right, last call on these 2. Okay, Bill. I will do that. Mark your name on it. All right, got you on it. Hold till third. You just noticed the squirrel's grin. He's a very happy squirrel. All right, moving on. Anybody decides you want one of those, let me know. All right, next up, this was going for $2. It's a North American Hunting Club Collection Series 1. This is the Black Bear medallion. If you know anybody who's a hunter and into coins and stuff, they would love this. Yep, they do. They have them in silver and in bronze. These are the bronze. Or if you know anybody who's into bears, they'd like this. Looking for $2. Going to Pammy. Congrats, Pammy. Yeah, they're a nationwide hunting club. Hey, Lady Jax, how you doing tonight? It's going to Pammy Jones for $2. All right, next up. This one's from 1967. It is a Park Opera House from Hanover, Pennsylvania. Put the wrong one? Yep, that was the wrong one. There it is. Let me get the right one. Nope, that's not the right one. Grr. Hang on, I'll get the right one out. There it is. All right. Park Theater Opera House. Hey, Trent. So this one is going for $4. If anybody out there is a fan of opera, here's a cool little piece of opera history for you. Just realized I have the date on it wrong. It's actually in 1984. YouTube changed your name? Why? Is there something wrong with your name? All right, last call on this one, $4. Hanover Numismatic Society. Park Opera House. Tammy's been here before, Bill. All right, moving on. All right, next up is a York, PA 50th anniversary Alert Fire Company #1, York County Firemen's Association medallion. And this one's going for $3. Any takers on this one? Yeah, dude. This bundle of them that I got happened to have a lot of Philadelphia stuff in there, or Pennsylvania rather stuff in there. fact, we got one more token tonight after this one, and it's also a Pennsylvania. All right, last call on this one. Bad buying week. It happens. All right, we're going to move on to the final token of the night. And then we'll get into actual coins. Right. This one is a Hanover and Numismatic Society from Hanover, Pennsylvania. It's for the Trinity Reformed Church. And this one's going for $3. Yeah, I like my squirrel. He's a happy squirrel. All right, last call on this one. All right, we are moving on. All right, the next three items. These are backed by popular demand. And it's too bad Bill Betts isn't here because he was one of them that wanted him. These are you guys have seen these before that have been here a lot. These are the 100 mixed foreign boxes. So you guys know the drill on these. Every coin in this box, in all three of these boxes, are already in 2x2s. They're already fully identified. And there are no duplicates. $15 per box. We have 3 available. All kinds of different stuff in these. Just pop out a couple. Let's see what we got. So we got a 1967. This is a 20 kopecks from when Russia was still the USSR. 50th anniversary of October Revolution coin. There's one coin. Another Russia. There's a Libya. One Malimi from 1952. 1923, 50 centimes from France. All kinds of different stuff in these. $15 per box. Pop out a few more. See, we got a New Zealand. 67, 20 cents. Got one from Finland. 67, 1 penny. Spain. 59, 10 centimos. Yugoslavia. The dinar. Got some Austria in there. All kinds of stuff. And again, 3 of these available. Now, if anybody gets more than one, can't guarantee that you're not going to get duplicates from one box to another, but I can guarantee that in each individual box, there are no duplicates. So if you just get one box, there will be no duplicates. Any takers? These things have been popular by everyone who's ever got them. Everyone who's ever got one has loved the mix they got. Oh, good. The canary was loud and annoying. All right, last call on these. If you want one, get it now. These things never last long. All right, we're moving on. Let me get this out the way. All right. All right, next two items. We got two rolls. These are circulated rolls of 1944 San Francisco wheats. The coins in these rolls will range from good to very fine. And these are going for $4 each. Unless somebody wants both of them, then I'll do both of them for $6. So $4 each or $6 for the pair. I haven't checked them. They are as they came. So there could be any manner of varieties in there. You want both? Okay, all right. Coin Dragon's doing the both for $6. Congrats, sir. Yeah, something about our shows is pretty much everything you ever see is not searched because we don't have time. We go through so much stuff, we don't have time to search everything. All right. Next up, we got a 1960 plain date BU roll for $4. Where is it at? As soon as I find the right one, there it is. And this one's going to Pammy Jones. Congrats, Pammy. All right. All right, next up. We've got 1994 Denver B roll for $3, and the 94 Plain Date roll for $3. Or if somebody wants them both, I'll go $5 for both. So $3 each, or $5 for both. B rolls. Any takers on these? Last call. All right, moving on. Next up is a 1996 Plain Date B roll. Go for $3. Sticker doesn't want to stay on. Any takers on this one? Last call. All right, moving on. Next up, we got a 97 Denver B roll. Going for $3. Or grab bag of tokens. I don't have a grab bag of tokens. Except for the one that you already have on hold. Oh yeah, there could be some very cool stuff in there. Do I have your info? I think I do. I've mailed to you before, right? If I mailed you, I have it. Last call on this one. Yeah, we have your stuff. We have all your info. All right, we're moving on. All right, next up. All right, we've got the 1998 Philly and Denver B rolls. There could very well be wide AMs in these. I don't know. We don't search them. $3 a piece or $5 for the pair. All right, thanks for coming out. We appreciate having you. You'll be listening just in case. Any takers? Again, you never know. You can find wide AMs in these. These are not searched by us. Heck, those whole rolls could be wide AMs for all I know. Last call on these two. All right, moving on. All right, next up, we've got the 2000s. Denver and Philly. These are $2 a piece. Again, these could have wide AMs in them. Who knows? But they are both BU rolls. I thought for Class 9D or anything Class 9 had to be like after 2000 or 2001 or something. Because that came with the new method of how they made the things. You seen them on 94s? Huh. Well, very cool then. All right, last call on these. $2 each. All right, moving on. All right, we got one last to be your roll for you guys tonight. This is a 2006 Denver roll. There was another DDO or a double die for the 2006s that was just recently found. So there have been a number of them for 2006 so far. And it's not in a tube, but it is a BU roll. Looking for $2. All right, we're moving on. If anybody said you want any of those rolls, let me know. Next up, we've got a 14 leak and scent proof bundle ranging from 1957 to 2009. This bundle is going to be $25 for the bundle. Now we're starting off, of course, with 1957. If anybody out there doesn't have a wheat proof, you really should get one. They are beautiful. Let me get a little closer on this thing. There is your wheat proof. And that's just coin number one. Coin number two is a 1960 large date proof. Coin number three is a 1962 proof. You have a 41 wheat proof. Nice. Next up is the 1976 proof. And the 1983 proof deep cameo. The 2002 deep cameo. (2004) deep cameo. Yep, these things are nice. (2005) deep cameo. Well, hey, if you grab this bundle, you'll have one that looks beautiful. 2008 deep cameo. A second 1960 large day proof. So you're getting two of these. And then the last four of this bundle is the entire 2009s. This is $20 with that price tag right here. But you're still getting all the rest. There's the early childhood deep cameo. Formative years deep cameo. Presidency deep cameo. And professional life deep cameo. $25 for the whole lot. $14 coins. Including all the 09s, the 57 wheat, 260 large dates. Honestly, the 57 wheat and the 09s is pretty much, that's your $25. The rest of them are just gravy. Yep, the 09s are the old copper bronze planchets, not the zinc for the proofs. And for the satins, I think. Alright, tell you what I'll do. For the next 30 seconds only, I'll drop this to 20 bucks. So for 30 seconds, 20 bucks, you get them all. Hey, Noah. $15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, moving on. All right, if anybody decides you want that, let me know. Next item. All right. We got some dollar proofs. All right, these are going to be $3 a piece. Starting off with the 2004 Sacagawea proof. Yeah, proof Morgans for $3. Yeah, sure. Looking for $3. Who doesn't? Last call on this one, $3. All right, moving on. Next up is the 2005 Sacagawea proof. Looking for $3. Last call on this one. All right, moving on. To the 2008 for $3. Yes, they are. These things are awesome. And this one is going to Annie Day. Congrats, Annie. All right. And then the last one for the Sacagaweas is the 2009. Going for $3. And this is when they started the Native American series. For the Native American contributions to the United States. Going for $3. Last call. All right, moving on. Next up, we got the full 2007 presidential proof set. Going for $15. There's your George Washington. There's your James Madison. There's your Thomas Jefferson. And your John Adams. And you'll notice on each one of them I do have the position on it. That's to let you know which way the lettering around the rim is facing. Any takers? I know there's been a lot of people that have been real big on the president sets. But, I mean, these proofs actually have a good list on them. Which I'm pulling up right now. Now you see there, that's just the George Washington. Even at a proof 69, they're already listing for $10 each. And that's the most common grade that they get. So at $10 each, you're talking about, $40 list for the 4. You're getting it for $15. Last call. moving on. Next up is the 2008 set. All right, I'm only going to do about 30 seconds each on these once I show them, because we got a lot to get to. We got 2008. Here's John Adams, Martin Van Buren, Andrew Jackson, and James Monroe. For $15 for the set. Let's go. Moving on. Next up is the 2009 set. So there's your William H. Harrison, your Zachary Taylor, your John Taylor, and your James Polk. Going for $15 each. Or $15 for the set, rather. Each. I'll tell you what I'll do. Again, just for 30 seconds. I will do, if somebody wants the 9s, the 8s, and the 7s, if you get all 3, I'll drop them to $10 per set. So $30 if you get all 3. So that's a savings of $15 if you get all 3 years. Any takers? All right, moving on. One last year, and this is the Uber year. Hey, Ramon. This is the 2012s. So this set's going for $25, and I'll show you why. Right, here is just the Grover Cleveland for that set. At approved 69, list for $20. Just that one coin. And that's what all of them list for individually for the 2012s. So here you go, the full 2012 set, Grover Cleveland. Grover Cleveland 22nd. He was president twice. Chester Arthur and Benjamin Harris. An $80 value for 25 bucks. It's because there was very few of the 2012 sets that were ever made. It's the lowest mintage out of all of the Proof sets, which gives it a much higher premium. And last time I checked, the list on the full set is like 120 bucks. Ramon says Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Last call. All right, we are moving on. If anybody decides you want any of those presidential proofs, let me know. All right, next up, we got an oldie that's looking for a new home, looking for somebody to take care of it. This is the 1802 draped bust large cent in about good. Oop, wrong coin. Wrong coin. Hang on. Where did I find it? There it is. Aha, right coin. Oop, and this one's going to Ramon. Congrats, sir. Going to Ramon for 25 bucks. All right. You're welcome, sir. Oh, Ramon, when did you want to do the Ancients? Did you want to do that next week? End of the month? Okay, so that would be next week. It's not this Friday, but next Friday is the 31st. All right, next three items. These are going for $8 a piece. These are 1883 no cents Liberty nickels. Days all blend in. I've been there. These are all in very fine. And again, there are three available. $8 a piece. Any takers? We got one going to Ramon. That leaves two left. Anybody else want one? All right, we are going to move on. If anybody decides you want one of those, let me know. Yep. They will gold plate them, and then first they put their own reading into the edge, then they gold plated them. All right, I'm going to take a quick intermission. I need to use the restroom and get up and stretch my legs for a second. So everybody take 5. I'll be right back, and we will be getting into some really cool stuff. And we still got some awesome coins coming, including a Seat of Liberty Carson City have. So stay tuned. Alrighty. Alright, just a reminder, if anybody's interested, we still got more of these available. These are the coin cases from the U.S. Mint. We've got individuals. We're doing these $5 for 10 of them. Bring this up some more. So hold your airtight right there. Gives you a nice little storage case for your coins. So 10 of these for $5. They'll be in various colors. And then we've also got the long cases from the U.S. Mint. And these, the majority of them hold $1 and a half dollar, and then I did spot a couple that have a third slot for the quarter. And these are also 10 of these for $5. So is anybody interested in any of these? Either the large cases or the singles. If you are, let me know. We still got a decent bit left. Alright, next few items we're going to need the scope. Because these are small. If you're not familiar with Canadian coins, these are called fish scales. And they're called that because they're small and they're silver. So they're kind of like a fish scale. And all of these were very low mintage when they were made. So they all carry a pretty hefty premium. And I just realized I typoed on the first one. So if you got the list, the first one of these, the price is wrong on it. Alright, so the first one, this is attributed by Rick Snow. This is the 1880H with the obverse number 2 and very fine. That's in the Rick Snow holder. And the H mint, there's your H mint mark down there. That stands for Heaton and Sons, which was a privately run mint out of London, England for a while. And this one is going for $30. This one's actually one of the harder ones to get. Like all of the Heaton and Sons ones were not a lot of them made. So they're tough to get. These are silver. These are 0.925 sterling silver. Last call on this one. I tell you, if Amy Smith was here right now, she'd be beside herself seeing these things. All right, moving on. Next up is the 1888. The 1888 in good condition. And this one's going for $10. That's the kind of premium that these things carry on them. Even in low good, these things still are. This one's still $10. Last call on this one, $10. All right, moving on. Next up is the 1901 in very fine. This is another one attributed by Rick Snow. Still sealed in his holder. Oop, upside down. This one's going for $20. Again, all of these are 0.925 silver. Very low mintage to begin with, and most of them have been melted down by now. So there's very few surviving specimens left. Last call on this one, $20. All right, moving on. All right. Next up, we got the 1910 with the pointed leaves. This is another Rick Snow attributed. And this one is AU and going for $25. To find one of these in AU is super rare. This is a beautiful specimen. having trouble keeping a hold of this thing. Last call. All right, moving on. Oh, knock it off. All right. Next up is the 1912. And very good. This one's going for $10. This one's got that dark silver toning going on. Again, 0.925 sterling silver. Excuse me. Last call on this one. All right, moving on. And the last of the fish scales. Another Rick Snow. The 1918. And it is in XF. Or EF, as I say. And this one's going for $20. Don't forget, everybody, you guys are allowed to talk. Feel free to chat away. Have fun while you're here. Feel free to ask questions. Except for you. You're not allowed to text while driving. Last call. All right, moving on. Canada, by the way, if anybody wasn't aware, is the second most collected country of coins in the world, behind America. All right. And now we're going into some Canadian silver quarters, the really, really oldies. And I'm going to be switching back to overhead for these. All right, and we're kicking off with 1874 H. There's that H again. Heaton and Sons. Ooh, focus. There we go. Again, these are .925 sterling silver. This one is in VG Plus and is going for 20 bucks. 1874 H. This coin is 146 years old. It's Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth's mother. All right, moving on. Next up is the 1900. And very good. This one's going for 15 bucks. And these, by the way, are all going out to you guys tonight at below list costs. I always make sure that you guys have room to make money off these later. Last call. All right, moving on. Next up's the 1902. Only 400,000 of these were originally minted. This one's in a good, and it's going for 15 bucks. Ugh, excuse me. I don't know where that came from. Again, these are all sterling silver, .925 silver. And these are the hard to get dates. Last call. I'm going to start going through these kind of quick here because we got a lot to get to. All right, moving on. So I'm going to start giving these about 30 seconds each, and then we're just going to move on. So if you want one, speak up. Next up is 1902H. Heaton and Sons. This one's in a good, going for 7 bucks. All right, moving on to 1903. And about good. Going for 5 bucks. It's only a little bit over melt for that one. Why am I yawning? Wait, I know why. Because I didn't sleep very well last night. Couldn't stay asleep to save my life. It's like slept an hour, woke up, sat there for 20 minutes, slept an hour, woke up for 20 minutes. That was annoying. Alright, moving on. Alright, next up we got a 1912. Going for $7. In a good condition. Alright, moving on. 1913. Looking for $5. This one's in about good. Again, that's not a whole lot over melt. What is melt right now for quarters? Let's see. Oh, for American quarters. Because these have a higher silver content than American quarters do. Oh yeah, I have the Canadian one. Canadian melt values. Where is it at? Alright, so we're basically looking at $3.32-ish cents is melt on these. Current silver prices. Alright, moving on. Next up, we got a 1916. This is a Rick Snow certified VF. And this one's going for $20. And I'm redlined. Alright, moving on. To the 1918 in good. Looking for $10. All right, moving on. Next up's the 37 and very good, going for $5. Hey, Bill. I was surprised you weren't the first one here. We've got the 100 foreign boxes again. We got 3 of them, $15 each. I know you were asking about those. All right, moving on to the last Canadian quarter of the evening, the 1939. And very good, going for $5. So with these, you got George the Younger. All right, we are going to move on. If anybody decides you want any of those quarters, let me know. All right, next item up is a rarity with only 88,150 ever minted. This is the 1993 this is the Stanley Cup Silver Dollar from Canada. 0.925 sterling silver on this beauty. This one's going for $20. Again, only 88,150 minted. It is 0.925 sterling. Very limited edition. Going to Robert Pintoff. Congrats, sir. $20. All right, let me get that back in its holder. How have you been, Robert? Come on, close. Thank you. Nope. Come on. Work with me. There we go. I had to go harass the cone. Alright, next up, we got some Canadian large cents to rock through real quick, including some of the hard to get ones. Hey, I'm hanging in there, Robert. Alright, we are starting with the 1859, the very first year of the Canadian large cents. Actually, the second year. I take that back. 58 was the first year. And that's the uber expensive one. This one did a very good. Going for $10. It's very possible. A lot of these old Canadian large cents have die cracks on them. Alright, moving on. This is actually one of the hardest ones to get right here. This is the 1876 Heaton. And this one's in fine, going for $12. The H mint marker right there below the date. Alright, moving on. Next up is the 1884 with obverse number 2. And very good. So obverse number 2 is the more bulbous looking forehead. So kind of like curves out more. For $8 on this one. Alright, moving on. Next up's the 1888 and very good. Going for $8. This one's actually pretty close to fine. Man, no love for Canada tonight, huh? All right, moving on. Next up, it's $18.99. Going for $8. All right, moving on. Here's another one of the hardest ones to get. This is the 1900H. And this one's in a very fine, going for $15. There's basically like 5 of these that are the hard ones to get. And 4 out of the 5 are the H's. You've already seen some of them. The others are, of course, the 56. And then the last one is the 07H. In all the years I've been doing these, I've only ever gotten one 07H. And I actually gave that one to Amy Smith as a Christmas present. Not this past Christmas, but the year before. So needless to say, she was happy about that. All right, moving on. Yeah, very low. All right, how about one in an AU plus red brown? 1910. AU plus red brown going for $25. How often do you see a Canadian large that looks like that? That right there is one of, if not the best looking Canadian large cent I have ever held. All right, moving on. The 1916. This one is a VF red brown. Going for $15. There's a little bit of scratches in it. Oops, I mislabeled. That's a 15, not a 16. Typo. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. That's a typo. 1915 VF Red Brown. All right, moving on. Now is the 16 VF Red Brown. Again, this one is going for 15 bucks. All right, moving on. Last of the large cents. $19.17 EF Red Brown. I'm going for 20 bucks. Yeah, they are really nice. Now, stripe, I'm thinking that's from an album or something. Because that's just toned right across. Alright, moving on. If anybody decides you want any of those large cents, let me know. I saw the York Fire Department token. I don't think so. No, I did not. You want it? That one's right there. York, PA, Alert Fire Company number 1, York County. Did you want this one, Bill? Yeah, that's fine. All right, so that's going to Bill Betts. Cool. Oh, like I said, you were asking about when we were going to get the 400 packs back again. We've got them. We got 3 of them. You want one of these? Awesome. If anybody else missed those, there's still got 2 of these available. It's 100 foreign coins, all in 2x2s, all labeled. Guaranteed, you will not get a duplicate in the box. They will all be different. So if anybody wants one of those, let me know. We got 2 left. All right. Next item. We got a big old honking hunk of silver for you guys. This one is, there's 1 1/4 ounces of silver in this thing. This is for my birth year. This is the 1976 $5 proof from the Bahamas. This thing is 0.925 sterling silver, and it is 1 1/4 ounce of silver in this thing. Total weight of it is 1.5 ounces. This thing barely fits in this 2x2. And all this scuff you're seeing is on the 2x2. This is going for 24 bucks. Basically, you're paying melt. You're pretty much getting this thing for melt. Maybe a smidge over. Any takers? 24 bucks. That's a good deal just for the silver, guys. PayPal told you to hold your horses. Yeah, melt value on this, I'm looking at NGC right now. Current melt value as of right this second on this thing, $22.74. So you're getting this thing for $1.26 over melt. For 1 1/4 ounces of silver. Tell you what, I'll sweeten it up a bit. I'll go 23 bucks on it. Now you're literally getting it for 26 cents over melt. And this one is going to Robert. Congrats, Robert. For 23 bucks. Robert knows good silver prices when he sees it. Welcome back, Pammy. Alright. Got a little bit more foreign silver, and then we'll be back into American coinage. A coin I'm sure a lot of you are waiting for is coming up very, very shortly. Alright, next item up. Hang it. Stop it. Quit going to. We've got a 1962 1/10 Balboa from Panama. 90% silver in a VF. $3. Any takers on this one? All right, moving on. Next up, we got a 1962 10 ore from Sweden. This comes in at 40% silver and it's in an extremely fine. Going for $2. Oh, Bill, I just saw your message. They are in tubes. 98s and 2000s are all in tubes. All right, moving on. All right, last of the foreign silver. Oh, that was tough to see on there. You're welcome, Bill. Yeah, just let me know if you want them. They're still available. All right, so this is a 1903 10 centavo from Mexico. 90% silver in a good condition, going for $5. Technically 902.7% silver. So just a smidge over 90%. Going for $5. $117-year-old piece of silver. All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want any of those, let me know. Black Bear token. I think that one did. Yes, Black Bear token is sold. All right, next item up. Back to American coinage again. We've got an 1893 commemorative half dollar. This is a commemoration of the Columbian Expo. And very fine, going for 15 bucks. These were done for 2 years. It was 1892 and 1893. And these are the very first commemorative halves America ever did. They were 15 bucks. Here's a little useless trivia for you guys. Did you know that at the Columbian Expo in Chicago was when the flavor that we all now know as Coca-Cola was first unveiled to the world, as well as Dr. Pepper? Those were both unveiled at the Columbian Expo. Last call on this one, 15 bucks. Got our showcase piece coming up next. And it's going to be the only piece tonight that's going to be a starting bid. It's not on a buy it now. This one's going to Robert. Congrats, Robert. Robert for 15 bucks. All right. All right. Next item up. Again, this is a starting bid. This item is not on a buy it now. This is the 1876 Carson City seated Liberty half dollar. And very good. Hello. Starting bid is 70 bucks. Yep, this is our showcase piece for tonight. Let me get you some stats on this guy. All right, 1876 Carson City seated half. Original mintage, 1,956,000. Survival estimate in all grades. 450 of these are left in the world. Welcome back, Ramon. In a VG. $125 list. This is a starting bid, Ramon, not a bin. So this coin lists for 125 bucks, 450 of them in the world. Starting bid is 70 bucks. Which I'll just call Ramon starting bid. All right, Ramon beat you silver nitrate. Silver nitrate's at 75. Ramon at 80. Robert Pintoff at 81. Ramon, 82. Oh, Robert said I'm out. Got Ramon at 82. Robert's thinking it over. Robert at 83. Ramon at 84. Robert's out. All right, we got Ramon at 84. Last call going once. Going twice. And sold to Ramon, 84 bucks. Congrats, Ramon. You are now one of very few people that can say you own one of these. All right, next up, got a 1958 Denver Franklin $half in AU. Looking for 15 bucks. Going to Robert, 15 bucks. Congrats, sir. By the way, anybody who's into 1800 silver, make sure you're here next Monday. Because I've got, let's see, I got a bunch of new Morgans coming. I've got Seated Liberty quarters, dimes, half dimes. I've got a trade dollar coming. I've got a BU, I think it's a BU 2 center coming. Next week's going to be nice. All right, next up, we got a 62 in AU. Going for 15 bucks again. Wait, did I say peace dollar? I meant trade dollar. Got a trade dollar coming this week. Sold to Robert. Congrats, Robert. All right, next item up. Got two of these available. They are both brilliant uncirculated. These are the 1945 Booker T. Washington commemorative half dollar. 25 bucks each. Brilliant uncirculated. Cindy is no longer modding for us, Ramon. And here is number 2. Both beautiful BUs, 25 bucks each. Any takers? I'll do you both of them for 40, Robert. I'm good with that. All right, both going to Robert for 40 bucks. Congrats, sir. All right. Next item up, we got some standing Liberty quarters. We got 4 of them tonight. Starting with the 27 plain date and very good. Going for 6 bucks. Going to Robert. Congrats, sir. Next up, we got the 28 San Francisco and very good for 6 bucks. For anybody not familiar with standing Liberty quarters, your mint marks are right there, that little guy. And this one's going to Robert. Congrats, sir. Next is The 29 San Francisco and very good. Going for $6. Shipping is $4 unless you go over 4 ounces, and then it's $8.50 unless it won't fit in the small box. If it has to go in the padded, then it's $8. Medium flat rate boxes is $15. Large flat rate box is $20. So for you, yours is going to be $8, Lady Jargon. Oh wait, never mind. That was Pam, not you. Pam's is going to be $8. So yeah, basically, if you just get like a few coins. Yeah, that's my bad. I forgot. Last call on this one, $6. So yeah, if you just get like a few coins, then your shipping's $4. If you do go over and you get into the one of the flat rates, then we always allow people to leave it here until it fills up, if you wish. All right, and as we go to Robert. Oh, and he's preemptively getting the next one. All right, so all 4 going to Robert. Cool. All right. Last item. I'm going to move this up. All right, this one's going for $45. This is the Making American History set. This is an awesome set because, first off, you're getting the 2012 proof San Francisco Silver Eagle, which this coin by itself lists for like $60. That is the 2012 San Francisco proof Silver Eagle. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Yeah. I just accidentally clicked back on my browser. All right, and then it also comes with a crisp, uncirculated 2009 $5 bill. So this set, you get the bill and you get the beautiful Silver Eagle proof. $45. And again, that Silver Eagle alone lists for like $60. This one is going to Robert. Congrats, Robert. There's a beautiful set coming your way. Right. And I just realized I had something I forgot to put on the list. I wanted to throw out, see if anybody's interested. Will do, Annie. So these are brilliant uncirculated state quarters in little sets. Each one of them comes like this. And it's got a little thing about each one. So you got Nevada, you got North Dakota. Each one comes with Philadelphia and Denver. South Dakota, Montana, Washington, Wyoming, New Mexico, Arizona, our state, and Hawaii. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 brilliant uncirculated sets, all different states. What's the face value on that? 51, 52, 53, 54, $4.50. So we'll go. Anybody willing to go $6 on it? For all of them. Sold to Annie Day. Awesome, Annie. All right. Was there anything anybody missed that you wanted to revisit? Or anything that you just wanted to see again? Just a reminder, we do have 2 more of the 100 foreign boxes still available at $15 each. Do we have any American coins that didn't go? We got a couple of the V nickels. It's the only one really for older that didn't go for American. Try them in 2 cents. I do have I have some 2 cents, but that's coming up on Monday. It's not a cheap one. Considering it's brilliant uncirculated. The 1960 roll is sold, Ramon. Here, let me give you guys a couple of sneak previews real quick for next week. Just to whet your appetites. because why not? I like teasing you guys. All right, here's a few examples of items that are coming next week. Remember I said BU? I meant BU. $18.66, 2 cent, brilliant uncirculated. Ancients, I already sold to John Wolf on the unidentified ones. So that's coming next week. $77S trade dollar. Can you buy it now? I'd have to look a price up on it. One second, Robert. I mean, I don't mind selling to you now if you want to buy it right now. 66 BU brown. Will you go 150 on it? Its list is 210. Will you go 150? Sold? Cool. Let me put that down. 18.66, 2 cent BU for 150. Drew Roberts. All right, so that's not going to be next week. That's just gone. Oh, you're welcome, Robert. All right, so yeah, this beauty's going next week. This is another one that's going to be probably about a 150 coin for next week. 130, somewhere in there. Going to have a Flying Eagle and Fine, 1857. That's going to be going next week. A beautiful little Flying Eagle right there. You guys like rare? $150 is a VG price for which one, Robert? Flying Eagle will probably be, I don't know, let me see real quick. Flying Eagle, fine. About $30 will be the Flying Eagle. Ramon, you just want it right now? Ramon already beat you to it, Robert. Ramon's getting it for $30. You guys want to see something crazy? Give me 1 second. Check that puppy out. 16,000 original mintage on that. Only 250 left of them in the world. Let me pull it up real quick so you guys can actually see it. Yep. There you go. 1869, 25 cents. Estimated survival, 250 in the world, in all grades. List price in a good $475. Or a good 6 rather. 475. And a good 4, 425. Somebody wants that one right now. I'll do it for $300 right now. Because it does have that ding in it. Doing it right now, Robert? Cool. Sweet. You guys do realize I can keep going all night, right? So, you guys just want me to keep going until you run out of money? Because I can. I just have to keep looking stuff up to see how much I'm charging for it. Until midnight.
No.
All right. So let's keep going. Why not?
Oh my god.
Let's see. How about...
Let's see the half cents.
How about an 1876 Carson City seated Liberty quarter in fine?
Silver nitrate says yes.
So, the list on this one in fine $125. Somebody wants it right now, I'll do it for 80. Let me try and get it without the glare.
Right. Robert. Says 8. Says Ben. Robert wants it, so Robert's getting it. Hi, Robert. I've not seen you in a while.
Hang on a sec.
Oh. What are you looking at? Ramon, it's going to...
Hang on. This one might be getting
Robert.
canceled. One sec. This was labeled as a CC, but I'm looking at it and I'm not seeing the CC on it. But it could just be me.
I don't know. I didn't label it. Not my handwriting.
I don't know. I can't tell. It's kind of, it's like really worn right in that spot where the mint mark would be. Hang on, I want to confirm this is actually a Carson City first. Because there's a lot of wear right where the mint mark would be, and it was hard to tell, so give us a sec. I don't want to sell you something and have it not be what it's supposed to be. My wife's checking it right now. She's got better eyes than I do. Just nick and date it. I'm not going to use a nick and date on it.
I'm not seeing CC on it. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, do you guys see a Carson City on there anywhere? Like even like a faint worn Carson City?
Whatever that is the nut mark. I don't think it is.
I'm thinking this one's mislabeled. What do you guys think? I'm thinking this is actually a plain date. All right, yeah, that's a plain date. That's not a Carson City. So, let me see something real quick. All right, so as a plane date, I am adjusting the price because I'm not going to sell it as a CC if it's not a CC. As a plain date, I'll give it to you for $30.
Did you still want it, Robert?
So 76 plain date. Still fine.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Where's the whiteout?
Over here.
All right, let me put you on there for that one.
Lady Jacks. Robert got it. Sorry.
Oops, 18, not 19. 1876. Seated, quarter, fine. $30 to Robert. All right. Now then. Let me double check this one before I show it to you. Okay, this one's for really real. Shut off. All right. So, sorry that one wasn't a Carson City.
But we do have one.
However, this one is.
There.
See, there you can plainly, there's no missing that one.
Robert says Ben. He doesn't even know the price. He's just like Ben.
All right, so Robert wants this one for $18,000.
He's kidding.
Now, seriously, this isn't a VG, so it's going to be $50. That good? $50? Since you already bend it?
Okay.
All right. Ramon asked me something here a second ago. Let me look at that real quick. Uh, 44S, full bands, MS65, Mercury dime. You want a value? Dimes, Mercury.
And that was 44S.
44S, full band. Catch up.
Your phone doesn't want to.
1 sec. Waiting for it to load. MS65, $42.
He can't say that.
$42 is list for that one, Ramon, that you were asking about. All right. So you guys want to see small?
No problem. Don't make me say
How about
that. This squirrel's children and getting bigger.
Switch back over to the overhead real quick. All right, this one's not going to be for the faint of heart. $18.53 seated Liberty $half with arrows. Extremely fine. This one's going to be a $2.75.
You're welcome, Robert.
I appreciate you letting me take your money.
Robert says Ben.
All right, Ben to Robert for $2.75. Of course, now I'm going to have to do a lot of shopping for next week, but it's all good. 18.53 seated half with arrows. 2.75. Robert. Robert, you realize my goal now is just to see how much money you have. All right. Next.
He's kidding.
Maybe.
You were kidding.
Let's see. We got that one.
Yeah.
Hang on. I have to check prices on the fly.
Do you need my phone since your phone's almost dead?
All right. 18.75 seated Liberty $half. And very good. $50.
Anyone? No, Robert's not even saying anything.
All right. 18.75 seated half EG. $50 to Robert.
I guess he really wanted to.
I didn't have to start. Remember, most of this stuff wasn't even supposed to be in this week. This was stuff for next week.
But you guys said keep going, so.
Yeah, y'all wanted me to keep going, so I kept going. I got some more Carson cities. Like different stuffs. Feel like you're at the Smithsonian. One sec. Looking up stuff. Y'all are buying me out. Nope, not halftime.
Huh?
Dime. All right, here's one that's in everybody's price range.
Here you go. Because
I'm good.
your phone's almost dead.
This is the 1875 Carson City Seated Liberty Dime in about good. You can just see the top of the CC there. This one will be 20 bucks. Anybody interested in this one for 20 bucks?
Silver's probably going to be upset.
Ben, send it to Pam. All right, Ramona's buying this one for you, Pam. All right. Let's keep this action going. Same price for this one. 1876 Carson City in about good. 20 bucks. All right, binning and sending this one to the lady. Just keep in mind, Ramon, if lady doesn't buy anything, you have to pay for the shipping for hers. All right. Now for a better one. Get Robert back in on it again. Oop, wrong one. 1877 Carson City Seated Liberty Dime in VF. All right, list on this one's 105. How about 70 bucks? Sold to Robert.
Silver's going to get upset because he doesn't matter for the CCs. 1977.
Okay, and I've also got the same coin in a VG that I'll do for 20 bucks. 1877 Carson City. This one is in very good for 20 bucks.
I know you're passing on it. You got the better one. Where can I find the Mitmer gun, the 1853 half dime?
It would be below where it says half dime.
Alright, I guess no one wants that one. For 20 bucks.
Alright. That one can stay for next week.
Oh wait, Lady Jack's.
Nope, Lady Jax does want it. Okay. 1877 CC and VG. For 20 bucks. Lady Jax.
Shady.
We'll know what it means. Alright, got another big one coming. So this one,
Patiently awaiting half cents and half dimes.
this one has 400 surviving population. This is the 1842 New Orleans Seated Liberty half dime and VF. This one's got a list at 200. I'll go 160.
Robber's like money. Okay.
Anybody else? Actually, it's got a bit more wear on the back than I thought. I'll actually go 120 on this one. If anybody wants it for 120.
Oh.
No, that already sold. Anybody want this one for 120? God, I'm going to throw it into the next week. All right, well, since we're selling all off next week's stuff, did anybody want the trade dollar? 1877 San Francisco VF, 130 bucks.
Flip that to the other side. Robert.
Going to Robert. $18.77.
You too, Annie.
Dollar. VF. 130 to Robert. Yeah. There we go. Alrighty. Well, pretty much the rest of what I got going right now is all Morgan dollars and ancients. And you don't really do ancients, do you, Robert? Don't worry, Ramon. These are not out of the ones that you're getting. These are new ones. Yep, new ones. It's a new batch.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got a. This is a silver denarius, Julia Domna, 193 to 211 AD. This is an Aurelian, 270 to 275 AD. Bronze Antoninus. $337 to $340, Constantine II. Bronze Follis. Oh, here's a big one. Check this one out, guys. This one's from between 1139 and 1339.
Italy.
It's from Italy. It was minted in Genoa. It's a silver denara in EF. This exact same coin, certified by NGC, is on sale right now. Like right this second, is on sale on Modern Coin Mart for 200 bucks in the same grade. If anybody wants this one right now, I'll do this one for 100 bucks.
That's half off of Modern Coin Mart. Ramon says Ben.
Ramon's buying it, 100 bucks.
1139 to 1339. Italy.
If anybody in here is religious, if you know the parable in the Bible of the woman who only had 2 coins to her names and she donated 1, and Christ said that because she gave half of her total wealth, that she actually donated more than the rich guy did. If you guys remember that parable from the Bible. So the coin that most historians believe she used for that donation is called the widow's mite. And most of them that you see out there are fakes. This one isn't. This one is from 103 to 76 BC, Judea. Genuine Alex Janus bronze pruta widow's mite. This is the real deal. So if anybody wants a coin that goes with the biblical story, here you go. This one is from BC times. $40. A genuine widow's mite.
Ramon.
You feel blessed just seeing it?
Lady Jags, Ramon got it.
All right, and then the other 2 newer ones that we got that we picked up are another Constantine II, bronze fullis.
You're on the camera.
That's another Constantine II, and we actually have a Constantine the Great. Bah. It looks like crap through the holder.
Right.
But yeah, that's Constantine the Great. That's the guy that founded the city of Istanbul, which back then was Constantinople, named after him. He's the guy responsible for pulling Rome out of the Dark Ages and unifying all of Rome under the Christian God. So, yep, got some new ones. Ah, I'm dropping stuff.
It's
All right, so the rest I'm going to wait till next week. I need to have some stuff for next week, guys. If anybody else wanted the holders, let me know. We got both sizes still. We got the long 2 coin holders from the U.S. Mint, and we still got the small single coin holders from the U.S. Mint. Either size, 10 of them for $5. So if anybody wants some of these, let us know. We've still got a good bit available.
well, thank you, Ramon.
Robert, if you want more stuff along those lines,
Email us.
keep an eye out over the next couple of weeks, or email us and let us know if there's anything you're looking for, because there's a lot of stuff coming in the next few weeks, and I'm talking like large cents and capped busts, and yeah, it's coming. In fact, coming this Thursday is going to be a consignment sale. It's the one that was supposed to happen this past Thursday, but we had to postpone it. But there is a couple more seated Liberty $half coming. There's a cap bust dime that's going to be coming on that day. Shield nickel, a 2-center. Some certified graded silver eagles. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming. Two capped bust $half coming on Thursday. So that's all stuff for a consignment sale. I don't have any trimes right now. I'm trying to find some. I have the nickel 3-centers, but not the silver 3-centers. But I have been trying to get a hold of some trimes again, because the guy that I normally get them from is out.
All right. Everyone have
Trimes, Pam. Trimes are the silver 3-cent pieces that were made a long time ago. They were early 1800s. They were smaller than a common date dime. They were very, very tiny coins. Cool, Robert. Be here on Thursday. You will not be disappointed. I'm still looking for a coin from another planet. Get in line, buddy.
Robert, do you want us to hold your package?
Oh, any day said hold it.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. We're going to get to work on getting these insane invoices done so we can get all the PayPal sent out. So everybody have a great night. Thanks for coming in. And we will see everybody on Thursday.
Bye, everyone.